Welcome to the coaches desk, everyone. I trust that everybody's doing well. Everybody's doing all right. All right, my people. We just want to talk to you about a few things that are a matter of importance at this moment. Yes, man. There are some new developments for the game versus Canada on sorry, on October 10 at the National Stadium. But before we jump into that, people, let's say a big thank you to all the persons who have been supporting the movement, supporting the show. People, enough respect. Enough respect. You know what I mean? You have been good, you have been supportive, and I really, really appreciate it. You know? And definitely, we want to continue to move forward. We want to continue to give you good content. We want to continue, you know, to put the things out there that you need to know. You know, keep you abreast of what is happening. You know what I mean? So, first things first, we want to deal with two things. Talk about the game in 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 October, but we want to talk about Shamar Nicholson, Liam Moore, and Leon Bailey. Shamar Nicholson, from we understand, has a facial fracture, right? And we want to wish him a speedy recovery. He should be out for about a month. We're not certain of how long Liam Moore will be out, probably 4 to 6 weeks. You never know with medicine advanced as it is now, then definitely it could be earlier. Leon Bailey, he had to be substituted in the win against Everton, where he scored his first Premier League goal. But from what we understand is that it might not be as serious as we are actually suspecting. So we wish them well, wish them a speedy recovery, and a big up to Blair Turgott on scoring that hat-trick. Yeah, man, in that 3-1 win for his team. All right, so people, this one is pretty interesting. So the game that is coming up, it is a game that is a matter of importance for us. It's a matter of us gaining valuable points. And with the financial constraint that the JFF is currently in, it's going to be very, very, very important that fans are allowed to go into the stadium on that day. Hence the reason there has been, talks of fans being let into the stadium for that game against Canada. Yes, man, that would be a good look for the team. Very, very good look, because the fans will bring in some funds, and it is much needed funds. The only issue is that it's depending on how much the health authorities will allow to go into the stadium. A matter of fact, it's not just for the fans to come in like that. This is a situation where the requirement to get into the stadium is you have to do a PCR test, yes, and it has to have a negative. And they're not talking about the antigen test. They're talking about the PCR test, the one that is most accurate. Yes, that's the one they're talking about. And you have to have a negative one for that. And of course, it can't be one that you did a week ago or 5 days ago. It has to be probably 72 hours before you head into the stadium. Also, they are also accepting, or they want to accept, persons that are fully vaccinated. So if you got a shot or a jab, and it's the only one that you got, it's a possibility that you will not be let in. You'll not be allowed to get into the stadium. So that might be a challenge. So you have to be first fully vaccinated, and you have to provide a PCR, negative PCR test. You know what I mean? So it's a good look. They do need the funds, and there's always a caveat with these things because, of course, this is a request that will be sent to the health authorities by the Jamaica Football Federation. So, even though they throw it out already into the media, it is not something that has been approved. So, it is upon approval that these measures will be implemented for fans. So, let's say the authorities allow 5,000 or 10,000 of these people that are, vaccinated and have a negative PCR test. Wouldn't that be good? Or is it a case where they're going to allow, with this various protocols being followed, an open house where, as long as the fans fulfill these requirements, then they will be allowed to enter the stadium? Yeah, so we're not certain, but for the sake of the team, for the sake of the federation, because of the financial challenges, I do hope that this one will be allowed by the powers that be. This one will be, given to the JFF. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because they do need the financial support. And if 5,000 persons are let into the stadium, are allowed to go inside the national stadium, will that be sufficient enough to defray the costs that they are actually wanting to receive? Yeah, because first of all, you have to rent. I believe that they have to rent the stadium. And I do believe that they want to play the game even before they have to turn on the lights, because to turn on one light at the national stadium, man, that comes with a hefty cost. They charge by the hour. You know what I mean? So, and it depended on how many you turn on. So we just hope that the powers that be, the health authorities, the Ministry of Health, and the ODPEM, all these people, the various bodies that are in charge of these things, will grant the permission to the JFF to allow under these stipulations. You know what I mean? I do believe that they will, because of what the proposal would be in terms of, you have to do a PCR test, a negative one, and you have to ensure that you are fully vaccinated. So with these requirements, definitely I believe that they would accept a proposal like this. And also, we have to take into consideration, people, that this virus does not go on another spike, because I think it is slowly being contained. We hope, but let's see what will happen. I am staying on the positive end. I'm being optimistic, because I really want to attend that game. I really want to go into that stadium and see the Reggae Boyz perform. And the fans are definitely the 12th man, so they need the support, especially if we have a positive result against the United States. Oh my, this is going to be epic. You know what I mean? So definitely, people, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Remember, we need about 200 likes on this video. You can run it up to 200 likes. Let's see. We know you can do it. So as you enter, hit the like button. Thanks again for tuning in. Big up yourself. Once again, peace out.